Okay, howdy. I'm still getting set up. All right, I'm going to continue getting things set up. It is hot. Can I just unplug it? Nope, I dropped my camera. Shoot. Okay, I think I saved you. Sorry. Having issues. The phone wasn't charged and I have to plug it in, and now I've got to go back in and access the other phone. Howdy. I'm still in the process of setting everything up. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Mona. I don't have a laptop tonight. I used the power I had to charge this camper and make my beans because I'm not going to make them when I'm camp hosting in a tiny little hut. So I made them here, which of course used up my power. It got to 88 degrees today, and sometime before the 4th of July, it's going to be up to 94 degrees. I wish I could run for the mountains, but I'm starting camp hosting on tomorrow afternoon, probably. I'm supposed to be there at 11 to get my stuff set up. I told her I need a couple hours to set up my campsite. Howdy, Mona. Okay, I hear you now.
You can hear me now, right?
Yep.
Okay. It got up to 102 here today with 109 heat index.
I'm a little scared of camp hosting in the heat with no chance of AC. I did get a swamp cooler, but I don't know how well it's going to work.
There's no AC at the camp you're going to be hosting at?
No, I'm using my camper.
Oh, you have no way to plug in an extension cord to run some air or something?
I have an evaporative cooler I bought. Hey, U-Haul.
Okay.
I'm hoping it works well. I tried it. It didn't want to get the pad evenly wet, but I got really hot today.
Oh, no.
That and I didn't sleep all night. I finally got to sleep about 4, but I was waking up every hour, so I got up at 10.
Maybe I need to send you well, you have no way to keep it cold. I was thinking an ice vest, but
Well,
you have no way to freeze it, so it wouldn't do you any good.
I have my 12-volt fridge, and it was freezing up some of my water bottles, so. But when I get hot, I kind of doze off, and I'm not hydrating when I'm dozing.
And that's not good because you can doze off and not wake up.
I know. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. It's hot everywhere. There's nowhere to run from the heat right now.
Will there be electrical hookups of some sort at the hosting area?
Yeah, where I'm at, I have water and electric hookup. So
How big's your window?
I think it's 6 by 12, or no, it's 12 by 24.
12 by 24 will hold a window air conditioner.
I can't run a window air conditioner.
You can run it off of their electrical power with an extension cord.
They allow it.
I mean, it'd be the only thing you got plugged into their power, and your camp hosting, and your electric's free.
Well, the evaporative cooler should work.
Well,
I can run the evaporative cooler and 2 fans if I had to.
because you can hook up to their power, right? So you
I
don't
can,
have to run off the solar solely.
but it has to be all 110.
Right. Well, my little air conditioner that cools this trailer is a 110. And I use an extension cord because rather than run that much extra power off of my 30 amp in the trailer, I run it out to the 110 plug outside, and I plug it in there so it's running off of its own breaker
Yeah.
into my house.
Well,
And it's really small.
I
And
elect for the evap because I might not be there all summer. I might have to go to the other camp, which has no electric hookup.
right, but this thing that I've got only weighs like 30 pounds. It lifts in and out.
So you're giving me your thing because I don't have money to buy it, remember?
Well, I was thinking that I could buy you one. and you could pick it up at a store there.
Oh, yeah, if it would fit in the window.
And you said your window's what by what?
12 inches by 24 inches.
Oh yeah, it's only
It's 1 foot by 2 feet.
okay. So I just you just have to order one that would fit your window. They've got them in all different sizes. I know that they have like a 12 by 18. Okay, that would fit, and it's not that heavy, and it lifts in and out really easy. It lifts in and out from the inside, not the outside.
How do you hold it into
Uh,
the
it has a little groove that you can put a like uh, mine has a little thing of metal. I put in, and the little edge of it sits on that metal. And then there's a bar. You use a bar, a piece of wood at the top at the height you need it. A 2 by 1 half inch by 2 inch board fits right down in the groove, so that when you put it in, you can put that down and have an anchor to anchor it to the wood on your window frame.
I don't have wood on my window frame. It's a deer blind window.
A deer blind window. What does that mean?
It means it's just metal and it just swings open. There's no real heavy frame or anything.
Okay. So how thick is your bottom frame on that window?
Maybe a 1/4 inch. Maybe
Okay.
half if I'm lucky.
Half inch is what you need.
Well, it's pretty dang thick. It's not really a frame. It's just it's like a flat picture frame with a window that fits into it.
Okay. Could you add trim around it?
No, because then the window won't open and shut. It's a deer blind window.
Oh, okay. So it fits inside of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just thinking. Now, what your swamp cooler, of course, like as small as your place is, a swamp cooler should keep it cool. But
Should.
what do you use in your swamp cooler? Just plain water or ice?
Water. You can't get ice into it.
Okay. Of course, I guess the colder the water, the colder the air, right?
Yeah, that's how it works. But no, they should usually be able to cool with just water, but it's not getting the pads evenly wet.
Okay. So, how do you remedy that?
I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm looking at these air conditioners and they just ain't very small.
They've got one that doesn't sit in the window, but it hangs in and sits over the window, like two pieces, like those. Well, those things you put on your door that closes the gap underneath your door. Okay, it's got like a groove in it. Well, the air conditioner is a groove, and the motor part sits on the outside. It's long and narrow, sits on the outside, and the air conditioning fan sits on the inside. It's only about 3 inches wide on the inside. 3 inches hangs over on the inside, and 3 inches on the outside.
But
But
it's
it's an
got a
air conditioner,
12-inch opening.
huh?
It's got to get through a 12-inch opening.
Right. I think it's only 18 inches long. I have to look it up here.
that fan come down. It's so hot my phone doesn't even want to charge.
Okay.
That was weird. My phone cut out for a second.
Okay. Huh.
Good evening, Gerald. I'm panicking at 94 degrees. That's what I'm doing. I have to wear a uniform, which means I can't like just dump a bucket over top of me because I got to walk around and camp host. I'm beginning to wonder if I made a mistake. But where would I go? It's hot everywhere.
Yeah. How do you, like I said, it was 106 heat index here, 102 temperature. Right now it's 89 and it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I know. It's hot everywhere. Yep. 94 is too hot, but it's going to be 94 this weekend.
They have a roll around one.
It has BTUs because they call the evaporative coolers air conditioners. Sometimes you have to make sure it has BTUs on it. But it's got to fit in the camper. The doorway's not very big either. It's a roll around. That's why I got the evap I got because it's the one that would fit. Anything bigger wouldn't have went in.
No, that one won't work.
At least it's cooling. But I can't run the fan anymore because I need the power to bring the slide in on the camper when I leave. And I don't know when he's coming back to maintain the camper, but the bathroom smells horrid. And I've only been here one day, so it ain't me.
Okay.
I think he used the bathroom and didn't clean it when he left, and it's not using any chemicals. It's horrid. Air conditioner. Time to find some air. Yeah. Well, I didn't take out the evaporative cooler and use it here because I have to move it and it's got to be all dried out to move it. Otherwise, I won't be able to lift it. If the pads were all wet in it, I wouldn't be able to lift it. So I couldn't use it today. We will find out tomorrow how well it works. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be up to 90 tomorrow, but 94 by the 4th of July.
Whoa, that ain't a bad deal. It's 12 volt, 11,000 BTU heat pump, mini portable tent air conditioner, wholesale with
Mega,
heater heat pump. Huh?
mega bucks.
Yeah, $221.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I see Game Dev in the chat, but I can't see the words. He's late. You missed the sundown. It's going down. I'm not turning on my laptop because I need the power to pull the slide in on this camper before I leave. I have to be in at the Lynx Lake by 11 o'clock, and she's giving me 2 hours to set up my camp.
Wow.
Industrial dehumidifier.
The last two numbers will be 32, but it's two letters too long for me to post. So I'm taking off the 3 and the 2 off of 32 off of the end of it. If you copy and paste it.
Post.
Oh, it's going in there as a link. You're okay. It worked. There should be a 3-2 on the, but it should go ahead and put it up there. I think it'll work. Let me check it. Yeah,
I thought you put it in private chat. All right, let me pull up YouTube.
Okay, it's on the fourth one. It's the fourth one in that I was looking at. If somebody else might be looking for one, so put it up there. That way, if anybody wants to look at it themselves, it sounds like a pretty good deal. It's all messed up again. You're garbled.
Yeah, because I'm trying to do the link. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Look, right?
Yeah, that's all right.
Why are your links always so long?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see what comes up.
Never, it should have 3-2 on the end of it. I took that out to get it to fit in.
Yeah, I typed it on, but nothing's happening. So, I see. Oh, you did the whole search and not just the item. That's why your link's so long. Would you say the second one down?
Fourth one across. Well, I don't know. You're on a phone, so I don't know. It's one that's black and yellow.
Okay. 115 volt. I have a 110 plug-in. That's 549. It's not 299.
You have 110 watts, but it is 115 volts, honey. There's a difference between volts and watts.
I know. That's all. I only have a 110. I don't have a 115.
You have 110 watts of power.
No, I have more watts than that. So I guess the 110 regular electrical 110 isn't in volts.
Is in watts.
Well, that's weird.
Watts are bigger. 10 times. I asked Game Dev. He'll know better than I would.
There's $549 though.
No, the one that I looked at was 221.
And it has BTUs on it, and not because if it doesn't have BTUs, it's usually an evaporative cooler.
No, it's a tent cooler, and it doesn't use water. Look at it. Take a look at it. All I did was pull it up and look at it.
entirely when I clicked it.
Yeah, it's 1,000. It's 1,100.
That's a lot of BT. It's way big. But I guess if you're going to sit it on the floor, maybe it doesn't matter.
What's its size? Look up the details. Let me look at product details.
21. Feels like an evaporative cooler, but you say it's not. I see. That's a lot of money, though. Oh, it works on 110. 115 is a mistake, I guess.
Right. It's sitting down. My feet is 1,500. And it's also a heater, babe.
Yeah, I don't need a heater. 93 watts? That doesn't feel right.
Huh?
Only 93 watts to run 15,000 BTU? That doesn't sound right. That's odd.
Have Game Dad take a look at it. He's the electronic kind of guy.
Says, what's the amp draw of this unit? And the answer was 93 watts. Which isn't the same thing, of course, but 93 watts is what you would get from running an evap. Let me look at the comparable unit next to it. Drain hose connector. Nope, that's it. Trying to look at them. They really don't make these very clear. They're tricky.
Yeah. But the fact that it's advertised as a tent air conditioner, put the back end out the window, okay? You'd have to have a shelf for it or something, but and then it blows in. But it's a heat pump too. So it's through allexpress.com. Oh, but it's still 410 with delivery, okay? They get you on the shipping. That's from Game Dev. Oh, add Game Dev to the stream.
Hi, Nobby. Hey, Glad.
Oh, there you are. I've been back here for a while now.
Oh.
I just lost my sunset, didn't I?
Your phone's going black.
She knows it. It's because she's looking at these air conditioners on her phone while she's talking to us.
Hi, Carrie.
Hello, everybody.
I'm gonna be staticky. I don't know what's going on. It was fine until now. Maybe I can't grab it.
Okay, so with electricity, think of it as, okay, so the volts is the back pressure. Okay, so we're going to compare it to water, right? So
Okay.
how much pressure is coming up to your faucet is your volts, okay?
Okay.
And then the amperage is how many of those volts that go through when you turn on your device, okay?
Right.
And then watts is how many they consume.
Right.
So, and then ohms is the resistance that each part of the device, the resistance that it adds to the circuit. So yeah, that's the best explanation.
Okay. Well, it's 1100 a BTU.
So
Okay.
6 volts, 6 volts.
115.
Yeah. So 6 volts can produce at least 100 watts or 16.67 amps.
So it's not using very much electricity, is it?
No, it's the current, which is the current. How fast it pulls it in is what it uses. So so yeah, 110. That's why you have the capacitors and stuff like that inside of devices, because it stores up the amount of electricity it actually needs to run that circuit.
So in other words, if she's got 110 volts, 110 hookup for her at her site, she's got 110 hookup, and she's to plug in something that's a 115, would it still work?
No, no, it won't. It won't work. What it'll do is it'll short circuit the circuit.
Okay. Can you use?
It won't have enough. It won't have enough juice to power the device, and it'll just like it won't. If you overvolt it like that, if you plug in, basically that device is going to want those extra volts, and if they're not there, it's not going to run. Now, if you plug in too many volts to something that requires less volts, then you're going to have a fry, and it's going to melt itself.
Okay. Well, it's advertised as a tit capper, but it does say it's a 115, which is an overseas voltage, right? It's less than 220.
Okay, so there's overseas, it's usually 220, and on our side, it's
110.
110.
Yeah. Okay. So it wouldn't work. But I wonder if I looked at Coleman for tent air conditioning.
It would, but only if you have a converter. You'll have to have a converter for it.
I got a whole bunch of those. I got
and there's variable converters that you can get that can vary how many volts, and how many watts and stuff. But watts is how much it'll use.
Well, I've got the adapters so that I can take my hair dryer overseas.
Yeah.
And it plugs into their plug. Okay.
Yeah. So say you have a device that has 5 volts coming in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, using capacitors, you can actually run that up to 1,500 watts or however many watts you want it to be by using those capacitors to store extra electricity.
Okay.
So it can power that device.
Yeah. See, these are all little boxes connected.
What you need to know is what the input is, what the input voltage needs to be. And the amperage, because if the amperage is, say, amperage is 5 amps, you need 5 amps. Well, a standard USB port on your computer is 1 amp. It takes 1.5 amps to charge your phone. And it's like, so it depends on how many amps there are, because that's where you put your things, oh my God. The part that fries out and protects your device, I'm trying to think, your fuse. So you have to have a specific amp fuse. So if she's got a low, she can have 220 out there, but if she don't have the right,
she'll have 30 amps.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying is unless she has the right the right fuses for that circuit, it could pop her it can pop those, and if it draws too many amps.
Pop a fuse. So you got to make sure you've got a big, like I got to have 20 amp fuse for the ones that run.
And if it doesn't, if it has a higher fuse than it's supposed to have, it can catch the wiring on fire because the wiring can heat up from too many amps going through it.
Right.
Each individual wire has a different amp ratage, so you can't have super voltage and amps going through skinny wires because they'll melt.
Right.
Because they get too hot and they'll melt.
Right. Well, see, I've got different ones in the trailer here. I've got like my overhead lights. Okay, they're 12 volt. Okay.
Yeah.
And then my plug-ins are 12 volt or 110. I've got some 110 ones. And when I plug into the pole out here, I have 30 amps of electricity coming into the trailer. It comes into my fuse box and then is dispersed between the different fuses that run the different items.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand it when it's more simply that way.
Like I would never run a kitchen on more than 25.
Yeah, my kitchen runs on my kitchen runs on 20 amps.
Yeah, 25 is what the standard is in California, I believe. And then like bathroom and living room lights, those are usually on 10 or 15.
Well, I've got a 5-star Energy Star apartment size refrigerator. Okay.
Yeah.
That runs me $30 a year to run.
Yeah. What she needs to know to see if it'll work for her is she needs to know what the amperage hours are. How many amps per hour is this thing going to use? Because that will drain her resources very quickly if it's high amperage.
She's looking at the times when
I'm not looking to run it off of my hookup.
Oh, she's going to run it off the camp host hookup, the 110.
And
the 30 amp service.
10.
Okay, so it's 110 volts. Okay, that's standard. That would work.
And it's 30 amps.
But you're gonna need, like I said, you're gonna need a converter between, so you have the fuses, because you're gonna need fuses in case that thing.
No, you run off of it. You run it off.
Burn it up and it'll burn your trailer up. You don't want that to happen.
You run it off of an extension cord.
Oh no, you don't. Oh no. Oh boy.
As long as that extension cord, the shorter it is, the better it is, and as long as that extension cord is got better than house wiring in it, I'm not talking about a kitchen extension cord.
Okay, I was about to say that's a fire hazard.
My whole trailer runs off of an extension cord. It just happens to be that the extension cord's 1 inch in diameter. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be a specialized wiring. You can't just run it off of no normal extension.
But I run my air conditioner off of an orange heavy duty construction extension cord. Okay. I don't run it off of a little house wire extension cord. You plug maybe your hairdryer into.
Well, the orange ones are only rated for like 4 devices. So
but I only got my air.
Put more on that, and it'll start melting it. You'll one of these days you'll go to unplug something, and you'll see that it'll all be melted. And
only thing plugged into it is my 110 window air conditioner.
Well, then you should be fine with that, but.
I got the cord purposely for the air conditioner. Okay, I got the cord purposely to run my air conditioner. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm not running it off of I've only got 30 amps in the house. Okay, and I got 50 amps at the pole.
Yeah.
So I got it plugged directly into the 110 outlet on the pole.
Yeah.
So I use less energy that way. I don't blow breakers. Let me put it that way.
Well, it'd be a concern if you did. But yeah, that's something that she will have to have. If she does do that, she'll have to have a breaker installed for that, specifically for that.
Well, no, she won't. She just plug it in and take it outside to the RV pole stand and plug it in.
Not if it's an air conditioner. It's gonna pull too many amps for that. It's gonna have to have it.
You got 50 amps on the pole. My air conditioner,
No,
my
you don't.
one. Okay,
I don't have 50 amps on the pole. I only have 30. It's a campground.
right. She's
Yeah.
got
It's not
30,
an RV park.
right, but she's got 30 amps on that pole.
Exactly. And if she tries to pull
Enough electricity to run an air conditioner, a refrigerator, a toaster oven, four lights, all at the same time.
But you're in an RV park. You have more than a.
I'm on my trailer's a 30 amp. It's a 30 amp trailer, the regular plug-in for any RV. Unless it's a big one and then it has to go to a 50 amp plug, and they usually have to use an adapter because they don't have 50 amp service on the pole.
Yeah, and that's why you have a box. That's why you have a fuse box.
It's in the pole.
Yeah. She might not have that there.
She's in a regular RV park.
Oh, I'm not. It's a campground. It's not an RV park.
It's not an RV park, yes.
I said, but it's a campground. You've got a plug-in pole, right?
They don't have fuses in it.
That's why I'm saying she needs to have a fuse box to be able to run the air conditioner, or she'll pull too much and it'll catch that little thing on fire. You have to have a fuse. Anytime you have an air conditioning unit or something that runs high amperages like that, you have to have a fuse box between it and the power source. If not, it will catch fire.
Game dev. I'm talking about. She's talking about.
But you have 50 volts.
She's talking about the same poles that we have over here at the state park campground.
No, she's not. She said 5 times. That's not what she's saying. They don't have fuse boxes.
They got breakers.
No, they don't. That's the point.
So there's no power to the pole, so you don't have electricity.
I have electricity, and you can plug in a regular extension cord, but there's no fuses or anything on it.
No, well, it may not that you can see, but you plug it in and you can run an extension cord off of it.
Yeah, 30 amp only.
Huh?
Yeah, and
One
with
30 amp only.
Right, 30 amps. And I'm saying I live in a 30 amp trailer.
Yes, and with
30 amps is a lot of electricity.
Yes, and within, oh my God, you're not understanding. If she plugs that directly into that, and there is no fuse box,
Fired.
it is a fire hazard, and it won't trip the fuse if it draws too much, because an air conditioner can have spikes to where it draws too much current. That's why when you're installing the electric lines, you have to have specific places for that. You can't run an air conditioner off of a regular extension cord. It'll.
I don't know. I've done it for 3 years, so you can go ahead and tell me that. But I have done it for 3 years, and I'm doing it right now. I do not have a hot extension cord. It is plugged directly into the 110 plug on the pole, and I have electricity to my air conditioner. I have had it that way for 3 years.
You have a fuse box. She don't.
No, not on my pole.
You just said you had a fuse box.
In my trailer.
She don't have one in her trailer.
But that's for the stuff I'm running off of my trailer, not the stuff I'm running directly off of the pole.
Okay, good. Well, you wanted to ask if it
Anyway, it's not worth it, you know. I was looking to get her an air conditioner so that she could have an air conditioner while she's captive.
Yeah, and we had this conversation once before when I was going to buy her an air conditioner. You know, when I actually had money that I could spend on one. She don't have enough. She don't have the other equipment that she needs to be able to run one without it being a fire hazard to her.
Yes, it's when she is boondocking down in Arizona, where she's running off of her solar power solely, off of her solar power, No,
solar
she does
power.
not
I
have enough to run it.
on my solar power than the pole at the campground has.
She's got power there. She's got electricity for the summer while she's camp hosting. Maybe not for the winter when she's boondocking
You know the
down there.
orange extension cords, Mona? That's
Huh?
the last thing I'm allowed to run on that.
Is what?
The orange extension cord.
Right.
But that's not safe for air conditioners.
Exactly.
Depending on the size you get. Orange, they can be
You
orange
it, but
or better.
just
Either
because-
orange or better. That's what they say. Has to be at least an orange extension cord or better.
I know, but it's not safe. Just because you haven't had a fire doesn't mean it's not a fire hazard.
Exactly.
I'm living in the forest. They will fire my butt.
Yep.
Well, ask any ranger and he'll let you know whether running an air conditioner off of an extension cord is a fire hazard.
It is. It says it right there on the yellow cords or the orange cords. When you get them, it directly has a tag that you're not supposed to remove, that everybody removes. And it says right there, do not plug any appliances into this cord.
Yep.
Same thing with the power strips. When you buy a power strip, if you read the bottom of your power strip, it says do not plug in more than two to three items at a time. But everybody fills up every plug hole in it.
That's why I only run one item off of an extension cord. Nothing else ever plugs into it but that. And I had the cord made so that it would be just the right length so that it wouldn't be too long to hook to the power cord, to the power plug. That's it. So it's not a fire hazard when you do it right.
Unless the air conditioner was a 50-watt air conditioner,
yeah,
it's a fire hazard.
But mine's a 110 air conditioner.
Well, that's volts. That's not the amperage. You'd have to get out the paperwork for it.
It's a 5-star energy saving air conditioner. Supposed to use about $15 worth of electricity a year.
Yes, exactly, Nobi. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, she would definitely need an earth ground line on it to run that. The orange ones have it, but does it have the 3-prong where she's parking and plugging in?
Well, I'm only allowed to run so many amps anyway.
Yeah.
Usually a camper that has an AC has a special hookup.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Because of the air conditioners.
It's usually a 240.
They don't have them at this place.
Yeah, it's usually a 240 hookup.
Yes. But they don't have them. Not at this place.
Yeah, that would definitely be a hazard. I wouldn't, unless you get yourself a fuse box and then run a wire from them to your fuse box, and then from your fuse box, then you could probably run something like that. But I wouldn't, without that middleman fuse box, I wouldn't do it.
Well, the cords are usually 10 feet long, and where she's at, she could probably get within 10 feet of the plug-in from her back window.
No, I'm not 10 feet. The hookups are further from the camp.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks. Like most of the campgrounds that I've been to, like you're 3 to 5 feet from your power inverter right there. It has a pole that comes up out of the ground with the brown cover around it, and you open up the brown cover, and that's where you've got your plug-in for it.
But the camp host spot's weird.
Oh.
a little bit longer than 10 feet. It might be 20, but it's longer than 10.
Oh, it's in case the camp host has one of them long buses or a long fifth wheel or something.
Yep, look, Nobi making even more sense. Remote power points usually are unearthed to meaning spark risks. Yes, correct. Wow. Yeah, 240 definitely has to be earth spiked.
It's every one of our poles is earth spiked. Every
But we
single
call
one.
it grounded here instead of earth spiked.
Right, we call it grounded. Yeah, every pole is grounded here.
But they do have other hookup, but this one doesn't have it. I'm stuck with what I got. She asked me if I had an air conditioner and told her no, and now they don't.
Brett, don't bring that stuff here. Mona, do you mind removing that message, please?
Wait,
Go ask Queenie.
No, I gotta ask Wendy before I do anything like that.
Stop.
Queenie knows. Don't bring that stuff here. Go ask Queenie what I said to her. That's all you need to know. Just go talk to Queenie about it. Don't bring it here. Well, don't ban them. Just yeah. Ask Queenie. Queenie has my email and why. Go talk to Queenie about it.
Oh, Wendy, please fix your sound.
Mona, you know what I'm talking about. I already explained that to you too.
I'm not. This is Wendy's.
Yeah, I know.
We don't talk about anything like that on here.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm just letting you know. I can't even. Wendy, your microphone is so screwed up. It's so messed up.
Chasing people around all day trying to get a reaction. My screen's not the place for it. I have nothing to do with all that. So, and I have not been in the middle of it. Why should I have to deal with it? I do not have to.
That's right.
Amen. Amen. That's why I was saying don't bring it here.
YouTube has freedom of speech, but my channel is my home, and don't come into my home and do that. Grow up.
Amen. Amen.
Sorry.
Amen.
I don't know it in my channel from anybody. And I don't care
Yep.
how much I like that person or not. I allow it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I told him just go talk to Queenie. She knows the story on what's going on with it. So
Anyway.
Yeah.
Look at that sunset. It's kind of blah tonight. Or I thought, I don't know. It doesn't have the color.
Yeah, you were kind of hoping for that church one. I
was too.
I showed
But hey,
people at church the sunset picture, and they're like, "That's our church." And I said, "Yeah."
Oh wow, they'd never seen it like that before, huh?
They have not.
oh, I'm a hacker. Listen to this. He came in saying I'm a hacker now.
Wait, don't
Oh,
I'll take care of it.
get out, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
let
don't
Wendy
even know
take
what you're
care of it.
talking about.
Let Wendy take care of it.
I know. I don't even acknowledge it. I just block them. So
Right.
acknowledging it is participating, and I refuse to participate because it has nothing to do with me.
I'm a hacker now.
So I'll see you're acknowledging it. Stop it.
Oh, that's
You guys
funny.
don't-
It's just something funny. It's funny.
I know. You guys don't know how to stop sometimes. You just feel like the urge to fight back. And I'm like, I don't need to fight. I just block.
Amen, sister.
Well, I just find it funny when people think they know about me when they don't know about me. So
Deb, you got to learn to let go.
I know
let
I'm still working on that, Mona.
Let go. Let's change the subject. That's how you do
Lord
that.
God.
You just change the way you're thinking. So you just change the subject. You have to think about something better.
Okay, well here
You'll
in what I'm
probably
seeing
do it
right.
with another account, and I'll handle it. We don't have to acknowledge it.
Okay, so there is a cross right now. If you see it,
Yeah, that's the Highline poles. Yeah.
yeah, one of the Highline poles is a cross. So we didn't miss all the crosses. Just there's only one this time.
I think
Yeah.
it's you're the one pointing out the crosses.
Yeah, it's the second one from the right, the
Okay.
biggest, tallest one. It looks just like a cross.
Yeah, I know, Carrie. I'm not even gonna discuss it. I'll just block it when it comes up. Oh, my head hurts so bad. I can't pull in my laptop because it'll just heat the place up, and it's finally cooling down.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Let it go. Let it go.
That wasn't even the one I
Carrie,
That's kind of funny.
Carrie singing "Let It Go, Let It Go." Isn't that from that song? That isn't that song I was just singing? Let it go, let it go. I don't know what that song's from, but I keep hearing it everywhere.
Thank you.
So Navi's got a link. Let me see.
Here's our local trailer park just down the road from me. Oh, cool. Rated trips. Nice.
Okay, I see it. That's interesting. Yeah, their poles are nice and close right next door. That's usually how a campsite is, but my site's so long that it's not in where the shade is that I need to see.
Oh,
So those people are camped really close together.
yeah.
Carrie says Frozen. That was probably
That's the movie. Yeah, that's the movie it's from, I think. Never seen it, so I don't know.
We're still getting bleed over into her mic.
still there. Oh, I
Yeah,
still
but
have
it's not. Yeah, but it's not the. It's more of like a woo 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 sound instead of the robot.
40. That's why he was showing it. Now I got to go back and look again because I didn't pay attention to details.
Well, he's over there where they use 240 as their standard. So we're all on 110 because our country wants to ream us, you know.
Sites do have no 40 on it, but not all of them.
Her camera outside is frozen. The sun is frozen.
Yeah, you're right. It is frozen.
Yeah.
And we're a robot again.
Well, they shut the music down at 10 o'clock. They had to give it that last 30 minutes of being really loud, and then they shut her off at 10. So I think they realize they don't want to mess with the state park campers. I see 6 posts.
Hey, Wendy, if you can hear me, you might want to leave StreamYard and come back in. Your audio is really messed up bad.
I did, Navi.
Is it better?
Oh,
Yeah.
much better.
Oh, much better.
Well, we still got that one rollover.
It's because the sun isn't muted. You might want to mute the sun one.
Okay. It's muted
Yeah,
now.
see? Yeah, see?
There it
That's
is.
fixed. Yeah, much better. Thank you.
Yeah. The wind was blowing in the mic in the sun, and that's what was causing that.
Oh, I didn't even realize there was a wind out there. Looks so peaceful. Oh, I'm looking out the window, and that pole does look exactly like a cross.
Oh, look who came back on their alt.
Okay, hold on. The only time he comes to visit me, I'm saddened. I'm very saddened that he didn't visit me because he wanted to see me. That's what I'm sad about the most.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't like the. You just got your swamp cooler today.
So sad.
Oh, it didn't work? You didn't get it today?
I didn't get what today?
When did you get your swamp cooler?
Oh, I didn't pull it out today because it's not worth unpacking my entire camper for one day and having the cooler soaking wet and trying to transport it to the campground.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
True.
So I just did not hook it up today. So I hooked it up in Mesa when I got it because I had some days to drive. But the pads didn't get wet evenly, so I think I'm gonna have to mess with it a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it needs. Maybe you're not quite level. It's not level or something.
Oh, it was level. I took my leveler out there and checked it even.
No.
So I got a dink with it. It's a little portable one. It was the largest I could get that would go in the front door.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a game here. It looks like. Wonder how many more. My head hurts so bad. And still, after saying I'm saddened because somebody didn't want to come visit me, and
I got
still
it.
not me. I'm sad. I'm very sad.
Yeah. Oh, now look at it. You got the big dark the blue, and it's in a curve, almost like a blue, purple, pink rainbow.
Yep. That's why I figured I'd watch it to the end. We might get a really amazing something.
Yeah.
Even though it ain't the same spot it was before.
And you could almost see it watching it change. I mean, it's.
Yep.
You could see the movement in it as the colors change.
And then it'll get pitch black. I locked everything up, but I'm still gonna have to go back out there to recover the phone. I just realized.
up in the corner, my right hand corner, it's already really, really black, and then it's got that pretty color down at the bottom of it, and it's in a bow. That's what's so cool. It's a bow shape, half moon shape, whatever. That's pretty.
My head's so hot. I hope I'm not sick. I hope it was just because I got overheated.
How much water you drank?
I drank almost 3 water bottles today.
Drink another one.
But the problem is, yesterday I thought I was getting decaf apparently I got caffeine about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was up all night. And then I
Oh no.
had to sleep at 4, and then I kept waking up every hour till I finally got up at 10. So I think that's part of why my head hurts. Withdrawal from that tremendous amount of caffeine.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't been doing caffeine for a while. So, yeah, it was harsh. And now I'm going to have to do caffeine tomorrow in order to get moving. Because I got.
It's like drinking a Red Bull, before going to bed. That don't work.
Yeah, no, it didn't work at all. I wish I could be playing on my animes. At least it'll cool off fast at the campground. It's harder to cool off this bigger camper fast without using up my power. But I don't want to use all my power because I got to pull the slide in before I go.
Still don't have air in my car. It's been fixed. Went to the doctor today at 102 outside, and all I got was warm wind from my air conditioner.
Wow.
I called up the mechanic and said, when you put that motor on and those new hoses on, did you charge this air conditioner? Oh,
No.
no. I said, okay. He said, bring it in first thing in the morning. I said, I got a doctor's appointment at 8:30, just about a mile from you. I'll be there as soon as I get out of the doctor's office, and I'll stop by Napa and pick up a can of Freon. I'm going to sit there and watch you charge my air conditioner.
What was that noise? I don't know how many coyotes are out here, but I know there's a bunch of quail.
Oh, wow. Good eating.
Yeah, except we're not allowed to eat them. And we're not allowed to feed them either. But you can have the eggs if you can find them.
Good eggs there. Little, but
I
good
had
tasting eggs.
once and they tasted horrible, but I don't know if it's just because it was quail eggs or the way they cooked it. Oh, at least I don't have to pack up camp tomorrow morning and then unpack again. That's why I didn't want to unload the camper.
Yeah.
I unloaded enough to get to my spices so I can make my beans and pasta stuff.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I didn't know that my mic was unmuted.
Why? What were you doing?
I was frustratingly typing an email because I just had to make a new email address. Don't ask why.
Okay. You know, when I got MSN way back a long time ago,
Yeah.
I never had junk mail. And when the junk mail started getting bad, I never had it. And I blew it when I went to look for car insurance once. And that was the end of it.
Yeah, I just made one of their emails.
Do you know about spam gourmet and things like that?
No, never heard of that.
Get a temporary, you can get up to 40 temporary email addresses, and you can set it specific for each sender, and nothing else goes through.
Yeah. Well, the problem is the person that wants me to email them has me blocked. So I had to make a new email address, and since I already have one through the system that I was using, I had to use a completely different one, which made me make one on Gmail. Ugh,
Why
I
do you
hate
bother
Gmail.
emailing somebody if you're blocked? Oh my goodness. Guys are weird sometimes. They have this instinct in them.
What you don't want to know. I'll just say that. It's a private matter.
Wendy,
Yeah.
you notice anything different about me?
No. at the sun.
Oh,
Did your hair grow already? Let me see.
no.
Let me see. Let me see.
It's about a
Glasses?
millimeter.
Is it glasses?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Got my new glasses today.
Oh.
I can
I
actually
with the
look
front-
at the camera and I can see the chat.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
That's
They
the
look nice though. Looks like they're pink frames, right?
they're clear frames
Oh, they look pink.
because you're seeing my skin through them.
Oh,
Yeah, I need to go get me some new glasses here soon.
I-
Mine have adjusted my sight to a
Well,
point to where now, see, I used to have to hold something like 2 inches from my face and it would be perfectly clear, right? Now I have to hold it about 8 inches back away from my face to have it perfectly clear. And I want it to be about, a little bit less than that. I don't want to have to, get close to my my computer screen to be able to see it. It's adjusted it a lot, but I still need more of an adjustment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
So
ordered a set of prescription readers and a set of regular prescription glasses instead of bifocals.
Yeah.
I have the bifocal, but I'm nearsighted in one eye and farsighted in the other, and that's why the readers weren't working well.
yeah, true.
So I ordered from Eyeglass Direct, and it was like $50 for both of them with the scripts. And even if the scripts aren't 100% accurate, it'll still be better than readers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm nearsighted, so and they've been using corrective lenses, and it's readjusting my eyes. It's actually kind of cool that it's working too.
Wow.
I'm old sighted.
I'm old-sighted.
I always had the pain in both eyes, and ever since they took me off the pain meds, I don't know. I kind of something, but now one eye's farsighted and one eye's nearsighted instead of both being the same.
Huh.
And the one eye, I don't know if you notice that sometimes it's droopy.
Yeah.
So I think when I was coming off the pain meds, I might have had a stroke or something.
Yeah. Mine, they say put a wrinkle in my retina. It didn't tear it, but it put a wrinkle in the retina of my left eye. And I was just now checking out my new glasses, reading things at the different levels. And my left eye, the prescription isn't any good in my left eye anymore. And I only had it done 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
My right eye is fine, but my left eye isn't.
Wow.
They got, and it's September before I see the eye doctor, the surgeon.
Yeah.
Of course, I put my name on the waiting list in case anybody cancels, But
I can't wear glasses full times anyway. I'm always yanking them off my face. I can't stand stuff on my face. But it'll be helpful for night driving and reading.
yeah, and for looking at the computer. You should wear your glasses when you're looking at the computer because
I flip them on when I can't read the text, but I try to read the text without them.
you shouldn't do that because your glasses will actually contain something. It actually prevents the UV rays from the computer screen hurting your eyes. Now look at it. Whoa.
It's looking weird. It's about to go pitch black.
And it's going quick too. I'm like watching it go across the sky, getting darker.
When we have the moon, it lights up, but the moon was up what was it? It was up in the sky about 4:00 this afternoon.
Yeah.
Like it's moving so quickly you can actually see it moving.
Yes, you can.
That is creepy.
You can almost feel the earth turning,
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
like just like 2 minutes ago, I could see the shape of that other camper over there. Now it's total black right there, and it's that trail is right above the light, and it's about to like go away from there too.
Well, I missed Deb's crazy daily. I forgot to say hi to her. Sorry, I just noticed.
Hello, Debs.
I was looking. I'm like, how did I miss her?
That's just weird.
Oh. It's going to be pitch black, and I'm going to go out there and recoup the camera after that. It's kind of scary when it's pitch black.
Yeah. Hell yeah, it is.
You got a flashlight?
In my camper, on my phone.
Yeah.
I have a great flashlight in my camper. I can't get to it. I'm not about to unpack the whole thing just to get to stuff.
Yeah.
And I just locked up stuff in the truck. Had to put the trash in my truck bed and cover it with the screen cloth because I'm not leaving it in here. It's bad enough the toilet stinks. I feel like I'm camping in an outhouse right now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
See what I mean? In the last 30 seconds, the trail of light was above that light. Yep. Now look, it's almost an inch over on the sky. I'm sitting here watching it move. I never noticed how fast it goes away like that.
Oh, I see a star or something in the sky. Must be Venus.
I don't know. I don't see that.
It's way up.
I might be able to see it if I cleaned off my screen. I've got dust on it right now. Oh, I see it. Yeah, just above that one light. Or no, yeah, no, I don't see it.
It's further to the left. It's out of the view of the camera. Maybe
okay.
I'll go turn it. Maybe we'll see more light as it's going down. Let me go turn it. Wait, I better take this with me. I can see out there.
Yeah, make sure you take a stick with you too.
Oh, my flashlight won't work.
Preferably a stick with some nails in it, rusty ones.
I don't have any of that, and it's not that dangerous here, thank goodness. But it is. The moon's getting ready to set too on the other side.
So the moon hasn't gotten any bigger yet?
When she comes back in, I'll show you a moonrise. The moon is rising here, and it's got a rainbow around it.
There we go. I see it. Oh, now I don't. Now I do.
She's got the sun up right now. She don't even have E up on the screen.
Oh, look how bright that sucker is in the sky.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can see it here where I'm at. I'll be right back. I'm going to go look.
There's the moon. The other way.
Hey, Wendy, if you could bring me up full screen, you can see this. You can see the colors around the moon right now. They're really bright. Can you see them?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is really bright.
And then
Yeah,
there's of course my garden.
I don't see the moon here right now, but I do see that bright star though.
Venus. It's Venus.
Yeah, it's really freaking bright too. I mean, it's bright.
Yep. And I showed you the moon, but you were probably not looking. Oh, but Mona's got her whole garden going. Plug my phone back in.
Okay, I'm gonna get out the doorway.
Okay, let's go back to watching the colors disappear. Now I got some more color. Tiny bit of left. Wow, it's so black. And the moon is out and it's so black.
Yep.
I don't get what's with
I
the
don't
dark.
even see the moon outside right now. It hasn't came up over the mountain yet.
The moon is about 3/4. It should be full next week. It should be shedding light out there, but it's really not. It's kind of creepy.
The aliens stole the light from us. Or there's no pollution in the air for it to bounce off of.
No clouds, no nothing. I really want some decaf, but it means turning on my flame. Boy.
Yeah, usually if there's a lot of particulates in the air, it'll brighten up the whole place.
Wow, look how fast it's away. That's amazing. I'm glad it cooled off. I did the kitchen one already. I should be able to paint this camper, except it gets hot.
Okay. I got me something to eat. Mm.
I think I am making decaf. Gonna deal with the heat.
So why
Boy,
don't you?
it got dark quick.
Yep.
Yeah, it did. Why don't you drink caffeinated?
Because I won't begin tonight.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And then I'd really be in trouble because I have to get there, set up camp, and then work in the heat.
Yeah, true.
It's gonna be fun. I feel like I'm making a huge mistake taking that job in the heat. But it's gonna be hot everywhere I go anyway.
Carrie says, email me.
To who? Me?
I don't know. They just said, email me.
Well, that would be to Mindy.
Well, I don't have Carrie's email. And if it's
I don't either.
If it's about any drama, it doesn't really involve me. So
Everybody should email him, he says.
everybody.
Well, come on to StreamYard and give us your email, and I'll email. I will email you if you give me your email. Don't put it in the chat because there are bots in the chat, and if they get your email address, you'll start getting a lot of spam. I know that that's why I switched my email address so many times. Like I have like 12 email addresses and only one active at the time because, well, every time I end up giving it to somebody online, it gets put into a spam machine and I get like thousands and thousands of emails a day. And I do,
That
no
just
thank.
reminds me that someone had my email. There was no reason to go on a live and talk to me when he had my email. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Now I'm having a hard time getting it out of my head.
Shame on you.
Sorry, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, Carrie, come on StreamYard and type it up in the private chat for us. That way the bots can't get it from you.
Do the fancy text thing. The bots can't get it in fancy text, can they?
They can.
They can still.
Yeah, if you have the @ symbol, it'll convert it back. Yep.
Oh, that's mean. They're bullies.
Yeah, that's why they do it. Because the more spam links they get people to click on, the more viruses they can download on them. And the more viruses they download on them, the more information they can get about them. And if they use their credit card, then they can get their credit card information while they have their virus on their computer or their phone.
Funny is oh my gosh, I just completely lost my entire train of thought. Okay, here comes Carrie.
It was like a crime against me.
There we go.
What's your fucking motive? What are you doing with that? What is your intention?
I don't think that's Carrie. You might want to remove them.
It's very curious.
It's me.
That's Brett.
It's me.
Well,
Can you mute Brett?
Muted in the background. He's having a bad day.
Yeah. Well, if you would just read his email, maybe he would understand what the fuck's going on, but he don't want to. That's why he blocked me.
If Mona calls my cell phone, listens to my messages, it's hilarious. I put on there, due to harassment from solicitors, I can no longer answer my telephone.
I love it.
And they still leave a message and try to solicit me. They're so desperate.
You know what I do, Wendy?
No,
I answer it, and I flirt with them, and they hang up with the quickness. Like literally, you say, "Oh, I like your voice. Hey, are you free Friday?" And they hang up. Instant hang up.
A man can get away with that. Woman can't. You know the best way to answer them?
Answering them at all just leaves your name on a list. If you stop answering your phone, then the calls actually stop.
We
don't want to
stop for me,
Carrie. We don't want to hear what you're watching. Is what the issue is.
Oh, he came on to give us an email, so we can email him. That's what we did. No, I didn't want to hear I just don't want. I don't do drama during my chat, my lives.
I've got to where I don't even go on and listen to the ones that has the
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't care what people think of me, so I don't bother to go find out. And he's already told me to leave his channel on that in not so nice terms, and I don't go because of that.
Wendy, do you know what happened with Taylor today?
Who's Taylor?
Do you remember the young man in the black van that was at the Freedom lot? His wife, he had 5 kids. He stayed in my tent for a couple of nights because his wife had to take the van home.
Oh, I don't think I remember who Taylor was.
Well, he went to Obama's house today and was stalking his house and got arrested. They found weapons and stuff, and oh boy.
No, what they found exactly is he ran across a backpack
Yeah, but he walked straight up to it. He knew where it was.
No, he didn't. He ran across it. No, he didn't. Quit doing that.
Go watch it. You see him. He walked straight up to it.
You're all going to get grounded.
He saw it from the road. Okay. Anyway, whatever. Bottom line is he had an active warrant for J6 for January 6th being at the deal, and they arrested him today. And he's got a wife and 5 kids at home, and he's now going to be going into the gulag with the other J6ers.
Oh, Carrie left again. He was getting.
He never came in.
Because he wanted us to email him. I'm confused now. This is a really weird night. I'm surprised it's not a full moon.
It's all about him. Someone's all about him, and he said nothing. Oh, I know what it is, because he said, never mind. I'm just going to shut up. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, if you want to come in here, just don't have audio playing in the background, so I can say. That's why Wendy removed you. She didn't remove you.
I didn't remove him.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. I thought you did. I'm sorry. I misspoke.
For him to talk, and he never talked. And then I heard video in the background, and I asked him to turn off the video. And maybe he thought I meant his video on StreamYard. Oh, miscommunication. I didn't StreamYard video, Carrie. I meant this video in the background. Okay. Wow. My head really hurts now.
I'm at a total loss, so.
When I heard the video in the background, I asked him to turn off the video, and he thought I meant the StreamYard video, and that's what happened.
Oh.
Oy, oy, oy. What are you doing, Nobby? Are you eating?
Skinning up. I've got a cup of tea. I've got a cup of tea, a Snickers bar, and a spliff.
There's Carrie again. Welcome back, Carrie.
I'm sorry. I forgot I had that turned up.
Well, I finally figured out what happened.
I forgot I had the other phone going full blast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I gotta pull in the sun camera because it's pitch black out there.
That what we was talking about is in my about section, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mine is too. It's under a blackout thing.
Okay.
Oh. I'll be right back in.
Boy, when she said it goes black, it goes black.
Yeah, it's completely black.
Yeah.
I can't even see her, and she just walked past the camera.
It's
Yeah.
very black out there.
I put a private.
Oh boy, really? I'm sorry, Carrie.
Yeah, and I'll put what
It's always your fault, Kerry.
I'm sorry. It's always my fault too. But yeah, Carrie,
you get to that age, Kerry, when you just
Carrie,
it's always your fault. That's how
Oh,
here.
Nobby, what kind of flower is that?
I'll have to look in my library and tell you. I can't remember.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Okay, so there, I sent everybody that's in here right now my email address, my new one that I just made. So if you want to email me, that'll be my new email to use. Mona, you already have my email address.
Oh.
But yeah, if you want to email me, that's my email address. So
I'll sell you. I'll send you some bills.
okay, as long as well, hey, as long as
PayPal requests.
well, if they're under 5 cents, I'll pay them for you. Because I got exactly $1.05, and I have to keep $1 in my account to keep my account active until tomorrow. Which, oh boy, I can't wait to get paid tomorrow. I'm down to like nothing. Like my food resources is gone.
I get paid tomorrow too. What a coinky dink.
I got mine today.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you? Oh, you get yours the last day of the month.
No, the first.
I usually
Really?
get the first
Yeah.
too. Do I have money that I don't know about?
It's possible.
Oh, I better go look.
Yeah.
Of course, the bank might have started that 2-day early thing. I don't know.
It might be because of the 4th of July is coming up.
Yeah.
Because I might have to check my bank account.
I kind of figured it'd be tomorrow too, but it showed up today.
I will be right back.
We're all going to look for money. Money time.
Kerry, you're too busy spending your money on your grandkids.
Yeah.
No.
Anywho, I'll have to expect a visitor tomorrow when I go live.
Oh, okay.
There's people in there. Dirty him.
Hey, don't worry about it.
I'm
Let
not-
it be like water off a duck's back. Anyhow,
He don't
I
want.
was telling you about Taylor. Y'all keep him in your prayers. It's not necessarily him. What he did was stupid, and he's probably where he needs to be. But the fact that he's in the DC jurisdiction thing with J6, it's the fact that he's leaving at home a wife, and I think he's got 5 kids in stair steps. So y'all keep her and those babies in your prayers, please.
Okay.
And who knows what they reported was true?
We saw it. We saw it off of his own camera.
The weapons.
There was no weapons.
That's what I'm saying. They're saying there was weapons. You know.
Well, there was no weapons. There was no bomb.
There was.
No, there was bags of clothes and an old computer and a telephone and bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
I watched him unpack it on his own camera.
Yeah.
But what he made the mistake in doing is it was suspicious. His location was suspicious. His ass should never been there. And when they questioned him, because the Secret Service caught him, and when they questioned him, they had ran his record that he had an active warrant as being one of the J6ers on January 6th. And he was arrested for being at the Capitol building on January 6th. Okay? Saw it all on his own video. Okay?
That's what I'm saying. They're trying to make matters worse and really pin it.
Yep.
That is Italian Princess and all them people. There's actual video of exactly what he did, and there's actual records of what the man was arrested for.
Yep, true. We watched them today. Me and Mona watched them.
Yeah, I believe you. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, that's what they were saying. That they'll trump up the charges. You know. That's
yeah, they will, because it's so close to a past president's house. They're gonna try to hit him with a book.
Yeah. I mean, that's what.
The problem is the man was stupid enough, number one, to
get over there
in his backyard, and then he was dumb enough to see the bags there, and go over there and put his handprints all over everything in them bags. Okay, instead of seeing them bags and going, "Hey, Mr. Secret Service, there's some bags up in the woods. I don't know where they came from, but see something, say something. I don't think they belong there." Instead of doing what he should have done, he had to dig through everything. He had to try to take from those bags a laptop computer and a telephone. Okay? they caught him. They had every reason to believe the suspicion was so heavy at what he was doing. And then they caught him, and of course they ran him, and there was an active warrant for January 6th on the books, and they took him for that.
I got a question real quick. Wendy, is this conversation okay to have on here?
I don't
Just
know.
out of respect of you?
I don't know. We'll find out, won't we?
I don't know either.
Well, we won't get in trouble for it. I'm just asking if you don't want it spoke about on here.
We'll stop. But
I don't really know what's going on. Looking at the pretty flowers Nobby has.
Yeah, that's
There we go.
There we go. That's how that works.
Is, but I couldn't find that white flower, so I can't. It's obviously not called a flower. Just search flower, and I've come up with that. I'll see if I can find that white one and tell you what it is.
Okay.
Hey, Carrie, did you get your animes working?
No, no.
Oh,
It might be a while.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be.
do you have
able
like a nephew or somebody that could help you set it up?
Well, I have my granddaughter here, and she likes my computer.
Well, how old is she? Is she old enough to understand how to set it up?
She can help set it up.
Okay, ask her to have it set up for you.
But yeah, she's using it right now.
Oh, so she's already set it up for herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to make an appointment.
Oh,
You know,
That's
I was on it earlier, but I didn't mess with animes. I was trying to change my Rumble name, and you can't change your username on Rumble.
No, you can only make a new channel.
Yeah, and I don't want to. Yeah, I get you.
Oh man, the audio's moving back out.
Who's that? Nobby?
No,
It's
it's not
Wendy's
me.
microphone.
It's outside again, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
No, it's
That's Wendy.
it's because
Wendy's
she's on
outside.
an iPhone,
Whatever
and
it is.
when they start getting warm because they're charging,
Oh yeah.
they have an issue where you start hearing the microphone or the speaker through the microphone,
Yeah.
and all you got to do is reconnect to StreamYard, and it goes away. It's a
Yeah.
bug.
It's like a vibrator in the phone. It's like little pins. Uh-oh.
Gary,
Today,
What are you talking about?
we're gonna rename you Naughty Mushings.
um,
Musing, sorry. I've misread your last name. Sorry.
Musings. It's Carrie's Musings. That's not his real last name, but it's his.
no.
musings.
My last name is Hamburger.
Like a
Hamburger.
Yeah.
Hamburger. Make me a hamburger.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Oh, McDonald's hamburger. We got McDonald's hamburger in the house, people.
Yeah.
We need a.
Them dollar fries. Remember they were $1 the time.
No, I know.
yes. And you got more than 4 fries.
$4. I couldn't believe it. I could have got me 2 chicken sandwiches for $3.
What is it? $2 a piece now?
They're $2 a piece, but there was a deal 2 for $3 on the window.
Oh,
And I got the French fries. I didn't pay attention, and I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah, they saw you coming, didn't they? With them
Right.
chips.
I know. It's like $15 and $20 just one person if you get the combo.
Yeah. It's outrageous.
It's terrible.
Yep. And all we got to do is get Fry TV in here, and we'll have McDonald's hamburger and fries.
Yeah, there you go.
And then we need a shake. So
No,
give us some shake. Oh yeah.
I could post you some chips from England cheaper.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, you know.
Well, McDonald's and Burger King and a couple other places are shutting down over 400 stores this year because nobody wants to pay a high price just for a stinking name.
Talking of which, do you want to what? Do you want to have a look at Stalker Castle or a Tui Bird?
Hello, Aussie. Welcome in.
I put a Tui Bird on for you.
A
okay.
toey
I haven't seen it yet.
See, I've never heard of one before.
A toey bird I have.
I've never heard of them.
Oh, well, surprise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we kidnapped Nobby and brought him over here, and we forced him to be on panel with us because he's so beautiful.
At the
He's
wee
such a beautiful
hours of the morning.
guitarist, you know.
Yeah, in the wee hours of the morning too.
And at night, we kind of
Yeah, one of
kidnapped.
those.
Nobby, do you watch Shaz?
Saz? No, I don't think so.
Shaz 73, SHAZ 73.
No.
Yeah, she's a fella English lady.
I know somebody called Shaz, Yorkshire Shaz or something. I can't remember her name, but it isn't what you just said.
Uh-huh.
I do know a Shaz.
Yeah. Yeah, she goes by Shaz 73. She's on early in the morning. There's a
Put a link up in private chat then. I'll have a look.
An extensive spoon collection.
Who has the fork and spoon collection? Because like I could seriously use
Me.
some. Can you send me some? My last.
Oh yeah, you had a dosing problem, didn't you? You need a specific size spoon for dosing.
Well, no, I use like the spoons I have are actually really small. But the thing is
I'll see if I can show you my collection.
Someone stole them from my house. So I don't have any forks or spoons. I have one fork and one spoon and one knife. Like I had a really nice set of knives and they all got lost. I have I have two knives. One over there, which is like 5 feet from me, and then one's in the kitchen that I use in the kitchen. So
I have 3 butter knives, 2 forks, and 4 spoons, and they're the rainbow metal that you get from Wally World.
Here's my silver chalice, which is 430 milliliters. It's massive. It weighs what's it weigh? It weighs 460 grams.
Okay,
Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Can you? No, it's
frozen. The camera's frozen.
No, I'll have to lift it up.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
It holds 500 mil. It holds a 500 mil of whatever.
And I can tell that that's pure silver too.
It's pure silver. Yeah, it cost me £111, and there's over 200 quid worth of silver there.
Full of ale.
Wow.
I use that quite often. It keeps it's beautiful drinking out of it.
You have a spade that you call a spoon?
I'll show you a spade if you want me to show you a spade. Hang on. I'm starting to get used to this OBS studio now. It's pretty good.
Is that
OBS is really cool once you
learn it.
Yeah, you can do your own scripts and stuff and have like animations that go across the screen and a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's free?
Yep, it's for streaming, but you can't use it.
What's this one?
I haven't been able to figure out how to use it on StreamYard though. That's the one thing I can't figure out.
No.
Right. Okay. Do you see this £20 solid silver coin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of it.
Can you see it all now? Now I'm looking at about with it.
Yeah, you need to zoom out a little bit.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
got
have to zoom
lion
out.
stuff.
I know. I have to see what you're looking at.
Lion of England.
Which is lion.
Yeah, it's zoomed in real far.
I know. I'll work it out. Oh, there you go. I can do it now. I can see both screens now.
999% pure silver. Ooh, buddy.
2 ounce, yeah?
2 ounces of pure silver.
It was very, very expensive. I paid £77 for that last year. But knowing that the Queen didn't have much legs on her, I'm thinking that's going to be the last silver coin with Queen on back. And it ends up being there it is. And the £77 that I've paid out for that 2 ounce, which is about £50 over price of it, if you know what I'm saying. Apparently the coins could be worth as much as £1,000 by next year. Just for the prettiness of it, or whatever they call it. The rarity of it, you know?
Yeah, well, because the Queen is gone, she'll never be on another coin. It's the last year it would be minutes, the year she died. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see the shovel.
I'm trying to find you spoons.
I'm braced, man. I'm braced.
I can find a few spoons here and there and a solid silver knife, but I can't find my big collection, which I put in a big case. And I might have to take another photograph. I found it. Here you go. Found it.
Wow. Well, with it being,
Oh,
holy cow! I love those. Oh wow, dude. Oh wow.
These
Oh,
are brass.
the baby
Them two aren't right are brass clips, but the Art Nouveau and they're just. I know the brass, but they're still very valuable because they're.
Go back over to the left.
It's quite a lot to look at actually. I'm trying to whatever. That big spoon you see, the biggest spoon you can see.
Yeah, that thing's huge.
That one's bigger than a tablespoon and it weighs about 430 grams.
The serving spoon.
Yep.
Whatever. Yeah, it's a serving spoon. Yeah. That's what you call it.
Oh, look at the sugar spoon.
And these salts.
Yeah, that's the one that I like.
They're salts, them little one things there. Then I've got all these ones from all over England. You've got with all
go down just a little bit. There you go, right there. Oh, look at those. Those are so cool.
Tiny little salts.
Small one in the bottom corner.
Tiny little salt's fantastic. It holds exactly 1 gram of salt. It's brilliant. The
I want the one
that's 1.5, but next one's 2.
I want that one that's right underneath the very bottom corner.
Yeah, very, very smallest one is fantastic.
Yep.
It only weighs about 3 grams. No, it weighs less than 3 grams. It weighs about 1/16, about 1.4 grams or something. But,
I used to have one like that a long time ago, and it disappeared.
How do you zoom in on this then? How is it possible? Is there a
scroll wheel, maybe?
Maybe I'm gonna do it scroll wheel with maybe control might do it. No,
I don't know.
No,
you can go into settings, and there is a list of all the different controls.
I'll just do what I know. At least I've learned how to do this. Oh yeah,
true.
There's another one as well. Share another one.
Yeah, we can zoom. I've got to zoom.
Oh, you can zoom, can't you? Yeah, it's up to you to zoom. Yeah.
All we got to do is pinch out.
Yeah. Let's see if I find you something else.
Very nice. I used to have all the states here, but they're gone.
I can show you something really funny.
What if you got one there with the Queen on it? I bet that's going to be worth something. The Queen's crown.
Have you seen my horse? I'll show you my horse I've got at the moment.
No.
I'm waiting for it to do something at the moment so I can sell it on eBay.
Ooh. Hobby horse.
Ooh, there's your rocking horse from your story, Deb.
Right, I bought that, yeah. And I'm busy now waiting for it to take a dump so I can start rocking off shit on YouTube on eBay. As soon as that takes a dump, I'm a millionaire.
Nobby, if you read my books, you would understand the rocking horse.
I've ridden it like it's strong enough for me to go on it. I've had a few swings up. I've had a beer and a smoke on it. Like,
yeah, I wrote a book series about a rocking horse that is possessed, and it's basically trapped everybody in hell, and they don't know that they're in hell. And it's like destroys their town and destroys them. And then, it's teaching a very valuable lesson on why we shouldn't do the things that we do. And then if you read the last chapter, it'll all make sense to you. And you'll be like, wow, okay, that was pretty powerful. Because no matter how much darkness the world throws at you, there's always going to be a light there to pull you through.
Yeah, the light always overpowers the darkness.
Yes, exactly. And that's the end of the book. That's what it's about. It's actually a book series of like 5 short books.
Those legs move independently on that horse.
How do you know?
No, just 2 by 2.
Oh, they move 2 in the front, then 2 in the back. So it looks like
it's a swinger. It's like a swinger. Swings up and down like a wheelie and backwards wheelie sort of shape.
Yeah.
Birdie, eat the bug. Eat the bug.
He almost looks like a crow.
He is.
Yep, it is.
We have
Those are the smartest birds on this planet.
They're beautiful, aren't they? They are.
They're scary because they're black and caused some problems back in medieval times. So people are warded off and scared of them. But
Oh,
they're actually beautiful animals.
He's a little
Aussie,
bit of a
Aussie,
hog.
Aussie, there will be a video
He's
coming
a
out
little bit of
soon.
a hog. He's stuffing as much as he possibly
I'm
can
trying
into his
to-
mouth.
I'm trying to get the dog to ride the rocking horse, but he's too scared. He won't go on.
He filled up his mouth so much he got a goiter from it.
He was that's not a crow, that's a pig.
Pig with wings. That's what my chickens are.
so can
When
we
you see
Bobby
pigs fly.
with this cowboy hat riding the horse?
I've got my whip and I've got my gun. All the thing I'm missing is an American hat. Oh, them flappy trousers made of leather. What you wear?
Hi, Tracy.
Oh,
Spurs.
it's somebody's birthday?
It was yesterday, I think.
Well, happy birthday.
Whose birthday was it?
Tracy's Nature.
Yep, Tracy. Happy birthday for yesterday.
They were playing words on stream, which always catches me on a live. And I go to play, and they were having her birthday.
So, what toys did you get, Tracy?
Morning, Ube. Well, look, we have fries now. Ube fries.
Where's McDonald's hamburger?
Not open for now. Yes, on the 28th. Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You asked where I was.
Well, that's because we have Nobby on solo layout. There we go. Now we can see everybody again. I'm playing with my hair. I'm busted.
Busted. Oh,
So
Relieved
give us a view of your trailer.
of the camper I'm in. It's
Yeah.
one of them car pods.
Yeah.
Let me switch the camera. Here.
I put my camera up and it just keeps slowly falling down. I'm on a spring, which I put it on a strong enough spring.
oops. I see my fingers.
So
Here's your email. You're funny.
there's a little dinette. That's where I want to sleep, but he left the grill and his mat and sleeping bag there. So and there's the front door. And here's the kitchen
Ooh, dark.
and the bed that's way too soft. And then a shower bathroom. You sit and the whole thing's a shower.
Yeah, it's a wet bath. Yeah.
So that's it. That's the whole thing.
No.
Hey, but at least you can stand up and walk around.
Yeah.
Mm.
It also takes longer to cool it off. See, everybody knows about Nobby's fork and spoon collection. We're just learning now. Now Viola needs to come in with the fork.
In the collection, it just became a thing because that's the type of thing you buy from antique shops cheap. And gets cheap silver and gold
Well,
with. Yeah, all that silver cost me less than the scrap value of it, you know?
I think she's watching somebody else's camper right now.
I'm watching somebody's property on my days off, and I spend the camper. So I'm leaving my camper at the campground that I'm going to host.
Got my ashtray at the moment.
In a painting, but there's no air conditioning. I would have to be able to hook up the generator, but I can't lift all the panels and get that thing set up without it toppling over, so I can't run it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even attempt to do anything like that.
Yeah, it's got AC if I can turn on the generator, but it's too much. Can't do it. Maybe next time he's back, I'll set it up in a way that I can run it when I'm here. But
Oh,
he
Okay,
brings
Carrie, that is creepy.
in
I
the
know.
slot.
Off.
That was really creepy. Carrie turned on his thing, and you could just barely see him. Move forward just like about 2 inches, Carrie. Whoa!
Oh,
You just made my heart jump. Oh my god, the hair, the top of your hair looked like horns when you did that.
That ain't allowed on YouTube, surely.
Oh my god, you just scared the hell out of me.
Santa Claus.
Look like something from Harry Potter.
You've got grandkids as
yep,
well, Kerry. I'm
yep,
really surprised.
Can you say something for me, Carrie? Say, "You shall not pass." Please, please,
You
please.
shall not pass.
I love it. I
Gandalf.
love it. Gandalf. Yeah, exactly.
Gandalf
That's who
the
I was
Grey.
thinking. Yep,
Oh, I was thinking of
that's
the
who I
Holy
was
Grail.
thinking.
Okay, enough of that.
Yeah, he does look like a wizard. We should send him a wizard cape
There you go.
and
He
like
really-
one of those canes with the big crystal ball on the top of it with a snake wrapped around it. Ah. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'd have to go back through my Lord of the Rings stuff, but I bet I can find what Gandalf's staff was looked like.
The one who says you go through girls faster than the Flash. He said, I can't listen to that right now. I'm on the phone.
I actually have a wooden
But I
piece of wood that was found out in the hills out here.
Mhm.
Oh, we can't hear you, Wendy.
Hey, you.
A wooden piece of wood.
Yeah, now I forgot what I was saying. You got me on that. I've got a piece of wood that was whittled down, is what I meant to say. I've got a piece of, it's a branch from a tree that is whittled down and it is cured. And it's got a huge handle on it, about 3 inches thick. And then the rest of it goes straight down like a cane. And it would be awesome because it has enough wood on the top of it. It could be carved into an eagle's head on the top of it. But I don't know anybody that carves wood. So I've just it just sits here. And it's beautiful. If I could find somebody that knows how to carve wood really good, it would make the most beautiful cane.
Wow.
I'll take a picture of it and send you a picture of it later on.
Why don't she save all your snaps? Is this her?
Okay, guys.
It's Mona's bedtime.
Uh-huh.
Past Mona's bedtime.
Past Mona's bedtime. And I got to be at the doctor at 8:15, which means I'm waking up at 6:15. So yeah, I got to go to bed and sleep quick.
Yeah, boy.
She might want to argue with me. I'm going to
So y'all, good night. Nobby. Everybody, okay? Yeah,
Yeah, night.
I couldn't think of
Thanks,
everybody's
Poppy.
name. Thanks. Anyway, whatever. I'll see you all later.
Good
Okay.
night, Mona.
Good night, Mona. Love
night.
you. Oh, look at
Night.
Nobby pulling out the sword to stab me with it.
This is my how do you say it? It's a 5 foot long sword. It's a bit blurred though. isn't it?
Scabbard.
Get you a better picture.
He's gonna chop me up, people. Don't let him in the USA.
See if we can get you a better picture of
Did
it.
it off the other day.
girls are covering their background or their face with marker.
I'm licking people.
Girls are
That was funny.
This Alyssa girl, she has a pretty bedroom.
I haven't figured out what time I'm going to get up, but
But he flicks me off and it's
Oh, you don't have a specific time you need to be up?
I need to at the campsite by 11, and I need to get some things at the store before I go, and I got to clean up the camper and pack up the little bit of stuff I did bring out. So I don't know. You at the Windsor Castle with that knob, Bossy said. Sir Nobby.
A friend of mine painted that for us. Have you seen? He's the alternative cats and dogs dude. What do you call him? Lowry. He's the modern day Lowry at the moment. Who's painting in Manchester. LSD Lowry, he's called.
Okay.
His paintings are amazing. I've got one in my front room, made of. I think it's acrylic paint they do use. It's not oil paint. It's similar to oil paint.
Yeah, I like acrylics.
And that's my Excalibur upon wall, in its scabbard.
Excalibur.
It's over 5 foot tall. It weighs, it's massive.
Tall as me.
I do too, Aussie.
It's just about. It goes up to my neck. Yeah, it's the right, pretty big handful.
It would probably go up to my eyeballs.
Yeah. But when you're riding a horse, it's all right.
My kids used, them pool noodles. My kids used to get on their bicycles and joust each other with pool noodles.
We used to do it with regular broomsticks.
On the bicycles?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they had so many marks on them. And I was traveling cross country that year. I had a huge black eye from falling on the pavement with a trick bike. And they had marks all over them from jousting. We just looked like we were running from some bad situation.
Yeah, that sword's so sharp you can't even put your fingers on it. It's like a razor. It's really, really sharp.
Are you identifying as a bat today?
It says Uwe is identifying as a bat.
Aeroplane.
I think he was talking about Nobby. Because they're talking about Nobby in there.
Oh, it says Uwe. He identifies as a. Oh, never mind. Okay.
A bat. Well, he's usually either a pig or a vampire or other little creatures.
True.
Who is Peyton? Why do they have
Sunrise or sunset? I don't know which way it's going, but
Yeah, I identify as a toothpick today.
okay.
So anybody messes with me, I'm going to poke you.
That's not what a toothpick does.
Yeah, but it can, though. I'll give you splinters, too. That's the revenge, is the splinters.
The cat with the axe head.
Spider.
Oh, get that thing off screen. Oh, I hate spiders. Oh, I can't stand spiders.
What's wrong?
I've got black widows here, and they're usually outside around my trash cans, and they don't bother me out there. But yesterday I caught one under my desk, and it was building a nest, or not a nest, a web, right underneath where my knees are, and I flipped out.
Little fuzzy balls on it?
Not yet. It hadn't gotten that far yet. So I grabbed him up in a piece of paper towel, and I took him and I got rid of him outside.
You've seen my pet spider on my last video, haven't you? It's an African large house spider, apparently, which are common.
Oh, no, thank you.
Common over here. It's about 2 inches. It's really trained well. It gets out my bath every time I get in there for a shower.
I don't even care if they're.
I'm trying to train it to get on my push bike, but it just keeps jumping off. Every time I put it back on my bike, it keeps jumping off.
I want to yell at this Peyton girl.
Anything that has more than 4 legs creeps me out.
I'm just gonna be like yourself.
It will do, because you're in that part of the world where them things end up killing you.
Yeah, true.
It's not too bad in England.
So mean.
We can use them as pets.
And if it has less than 2 legs, I'm scared of it too.
Or more than 2 legs, like Rolf Harris.
He said, I don't really care.
My mobile home, when I was coming off all the pain on, I got better and I went
What happened?
furniture around and there was black widows, like 5 under the bed, 3 in the closet. They took over my house.
Yep, that's why I'm scared of these things.
Don't fret.
What's that?
Fast Fret. It's a spray that you put on your guitar,
Oh,
Don't fret.
right?
Matter to you.
It's an oil on a pad that you just it just oils your strings a little bit.
Yeah.
You too, Ozzy. Bye.
night, Ozzy.
Aussie said, "What happened to the cat with the axe in the head?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's still there if you want it.
It's still there, Aussie.
And Ube said, I bet it finally died. And then Ube said, well, what do you expect? How long can a cat live with an axe on its head?
Yeah.
I'll give you a different view. Whatever the spring allows me to give you a view of. I'm on a spring with my camera.
Oh, I noticed that Carrie's camera is working again. Everybody's camera seems to work when they all work together. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
And then when it wasn't working for anybody, it wasn't working for anybody.
Yeah. Tonight I actually got straight online with OBS Studio and Animes if I want to, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, if Animes
I've had over a week with no camera.
Yeah, if Animes stops working and you have that, it's weird. All you got to do is start up OBS and Animes starts working again. It's weird.
I'm sort of doxing myself there. There's one of my IDs just there.
Oh, hurry up. Let's get a magnifying glass. It was a little bit too blurry anyways and too dark to be able to read anything on it.
That was my cannabis card.
We can't hear you. I see your lips moving, but I don't hear you saying anything, Wendy.
Well, I didn't really say anything.
Oh, it looked like you were saying something. Sorry.
I attempted to, but somebody else was talking, so you couldn't hear me anyway. So
Okay, sorry.
See the cat with the axe in the head. Uwe says he's got to go too. He's therapy in 15 minutes. Okay. Have a good day, Uwe.
Have a good one, guys.
Take it
And
easy.
gals. I don't know what you are, so I'm just going to say, have a good one.
It's 1 at 2, isn't it?
I need to get a cross breeze. I wish I could turn on the fan, but I need the power to put the slide in the morning. It's frustrating. And I got to run the water pump to clean things up.
I tell you what, I got bit by a mosquito today. Like, I haven't been bit by a mosquito in the past 20 years.
Wow.
And I left my door wide open and a mosquito got in here and bit me. And it swelled up about the size of my thumb.
Wow.
Oh, it hurt so bad. First, it itched real bad and I scratched it. And that's how I noticed that it was a mosquito bite. And I squeezed it to make sure it wasn't something else. It's gone now, but man, that itched so bad. Oh, I thought maybe I got bit by something.
Oh.
Saying she was so fine.
I got mosquitoes in here. I just hate they buzz around my ear. But they haven't bitten me, thank goodness.
Leah.
It's only 72 degrees in here at the moment. It's pretty cool.
I said, oh.
I got a little cross breeze here finally. This bathroom smells so bad.
So there's one good thing that I found out today. Even though the inflation is making it to where I had to eat all of my food reserves, and I'm like barely making it through with the amount of money I have.
Yeah.
I found out today that in the last 2 months, I've lost 17 pounds, and I haven't lost any weight in the last 25 years.
There you go.
I'm scared.
And here I am. I went and got a donut.
You don't have
Please
don't-
share. I haven't had a donut in months. 'Cause I
Be
can't
Pascal like me, Curry.
Oh boy, I wish I
It
had
looks
a
good. I
donut.
eat it.
Oh,
Whether I'm hungry or not. Just because you can, innit? Oh, big cream cake in fridge, get it out.
Bella, with an A.
The weird part about it is I usually will gain 5 pounds and then lose that 5 pounds, but I've never went below a certain weight, and now it's just I'm starting to lose weight because I can't afford enough food to eat my normal amount. I'm down to 1 meal a day now. That's how low everything is because of this inflation is going so high. I can't afford anything.
Should do what I do. Make your days 4 days long when you only got to eat twice a week.
I am down to 10 bags of rice,
Work that one out.
and that'll make 3 weeks worth of food for me. And then I've got a ton of rice to go through next. But there's a food bank here, and my day off, it just happens to be the day the food bank's open.
Yeah, I can't go to food banks out here.
I'm on a 96-hour day, mate. It's cheaper that way.
Because I make over a certain amount, and you can't go to a food bank if you make a certain amount here.
The food banks here don't ask you how much you make. They give everybody food. Working people come and get food even.
Yep.
You
But
just-
I'm in California.
Not income.
oh man, yeah.
I'm gonna pin myself.
Out here, it's income based.
Restriction.
Don't your food banks have weight limits, though, for customers?
Well, then nobody would ever get any food here.
Maximum 9 stone, please. Because you definitely need food if you're under 9 stone. And 7'6".
Well, I think I'm going to go because my head just hurts really bad.
Well, I hope you feel better, and I'm sorry to hear that.
I've had it, but it just it's intensifying now because I guess I'm getting tired.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, you need to rest anyway. So,
All right.
True.
good night, all.
Good night, everybody. Love y'all.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Sunset tomorrow will be short because it's trivia night.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.